Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bear Pen. Today, we are doing Secret Life of Cats, our little Easter special. I would like to start by saying that I made the overlay, and as always, I'm far too proud of it. And you can find me, your game master, on Twitter at awkwardcassidy_. I also am here at Dallas by Night, Blood on the Bayou, and other things. And we are going to go down the line and introduce our players and their cats one by one, starting with Sai.
Hello, I am Sai. You can find me on most social media platforms at Twisted Werewolf, wolf spelled with a U instead of an O. You can find me here on the Bear Pen and occasionally over on twitch.tv/The Bard's Playhouse. Today I will be playing the Calico Sphinx DeLacy.
Next up, we have Di.
Hi, I'm Di. You can find me here also on Friday nights on Thala Unbound and on Cookout TTRPG on Reclamation. Tonight, I am playing Weezer, who's also a Sphinx, and they're just a little baby. They don't know anything about the world, and they just need some good guidance from their best kitty friends.
Megan, if you'd like to go next.
Hi, I'm Megan. You can find me on Twitter at Kawaii Not, on Instagram at Murphy Pop Art. I sneak onto lots of shows, lots of one shots and stuff here sometimes. It's amazing. And the one main thing I'm doing right now is the podcast. It's a Monster of the Week actual play podcast called $2 Creature Feature through Q Times. And you can find that on any of your podcast platforms. I'll be playing Gumdrop. She is the kitchen cat who she used to live on the streets. She used to have a life of crime, but now she has a really good gig at this kitchen, and she'd prefer nobody threaten that in any way. Please. Thank you.
Abby, if you would like to go next.
Excellent. Hi, I'm Abby. You can find my random nerd girl thoughts over on Twitter at Clarion Call. She, her pronouns, and I'm all over the place. So definitely please check the Twitter for more information. I will be playing Juliet tonight, who is also all over the place. She is a very feisty tuxedo kitty with a lot of energy. So we're going to have some fun.
And next we have the wonderful Ari.
Hi, I'm Ari. You guys have actually seen me just like an hour ago. I am the storyteller for Undead in Dallas. I play Elijah on Blood on the Bayou. Over on the TTRPG YouTube, I play Yvain and Rivenwood, Shay and Reclamation, and on Reroll's channel, I will be playing Layla in their campaign. But tonight I am Milo, the ginger boy with one brain cell that barely works, similar to mine.
And that is our wonderful cast for the evening. And if everyone is ready, we're going to hop on in. I did forget to mention, we are using the Fate Core system, as always. And I forgot how to host. Let me do that now. Okay, we're going to start. It's been a while, folks. Bear with me. I don't usually do this part.
The overlay is so cute, by the way. Oh my God.
Thank you. Also, don't mind my dog. She's freaking out. She's jealous of the cats.
There's so many cats.
She can sense that I'm on your computer screen.
That is true. She does hate you. Okay, so
Her one dog hates me. Other dog adores me.
all right, and it is Saturday here at Mrs. Haversham's Cat Cafe. The cafe will be closed tomorrow for a holiday, so today they're holding a special event. Mrs. Haversham has been up since early this morning baking an assortment of treats for both the people and the cats. So the cafe smells amazing today. The place is packed with families here to eat food, play with cats, and to see a special guest. The place is decorated with pastel streamers and cat-friendly flowers. You don't know why, but a lot of the kids are wearing fancy clothes with jackets and ribbons and bows. And there's a fancy chair set up against the wall, and parents are lined up with their kids. The kids are playing with cats. The parents are all lined up for some reason, but none of you really know why. So we're gonna go down the line, and you can let me know what you were all doing right now. If you, DeLacy, if you'd like to begin.
Where else is DeLacy other than in the highest place, away from the people, because too many children who want to touch you with their sticky hands, and always just observing, judging, unhappy.
There are a ton of kids attempting to pet you. They are trying, and their parents are dragging them from the cat tree, trying to get them down so they don't hurt themselves. Weezer, if
DeLacy
you
moves up to a higher spot.
that's fair. Weezer, what are you up to?
Weezer, now that the weather has gotten warmer, has transitioned into a lighter weight yarn fabric. This time, this one is a nice sky blue with a nice Easter egg on it. I like to think one of the regulars at Miss Havisham's cat cafe possibly knitted it for him. He's feeling very sprightly in the spring. He's probably out like getting in the way of the children, trying to see what they're doing. It's very interesting. They're exciting. And oh, look, new friends. Small humans friends.
And all of the small human friends are playing with you as much as you will let them. One of them tries to take your sweater off, but their mom quickly gets them as far away as possible.
I give them that cat warning look, like, no. Sweater's sacred.
Gumdrop.
Well, I mean, as usual, Gumdrop has her spot in the kitchen, right by the door where the food comes in and out, giving everything like a once over every once in a while, putting a paw up just to maybe snag a little of like some frosting or to check it for quality.
Anytime Mrs. Haversham comes by with a tray of cat treats, she specifically stops to hand you one so you don't try and knock over the tray.
Me?
But she does hold the human treats a little higher. Doesn't stop you, but she tries.
No. Oh, yeah. It's very busy and people are very distractible.
There are also a bunch of children who quickly discard their treats. So there's
go
a lot of
later.
A lot of half-eaten snacks laying around the place.
Excellent. Plans have been made. I mean, it would involve getting up right now, which she's like not down with, but eventually when she gathers enough energy, she will help clean the cafe because she's very helpful.
Juliet, what are you up to?
I feel like Juliet is here for whatever dangly toys are being offered. And if at any point there are not dangly toys being offered, then the cupcake wrapper on the ground is the best source of entertainment in the whole world.
Oh, some of those kids have those like ribbon dancers in pastel colors. They were told not to bring them by their parents, but the kids didn't listen, and now there's a whole bunch of holes in them. But the kids don't care. They're playing, and the cats are loving it. They accidentally brought a cat toy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Just there's basically that whole thing about going at full speed, and then every once in a while just going from like standing still to just tipping over and flopping onto the side, and then giving that probably about 3 minutes, and then full activity again.
And Milo, the babiest of the baby.
The baby has played a little bit and has fallen asleep, half in a cubby, half mostly out of the cubby, but he thinks he's well hidden and is just asleep.
Many tiny hands have attempted to get into your hiding spot.
He is oblivious in slumber.
When they don't like get any purchase, they retreat quickly. But one or two gets like your tail and is convinced you're in there, but their parents tell them to leave you alone. You're sleeping.
Little twitch of the foot.
All of the kids are excitedly playing, and all of the parents are trying to get pictures, trying to keep their kids' nice clothes clean. It's not working. They're at a cat cafe. They're covered in hair. Is there anything special any of you would like to do in the hubbub?
Is there any plastic Easter grass?
Oh, for sure. Kids, they got asked not to bring outside stuff in, but that never stopped anybody. And some of the kids have brought like their little Easter baskets that they got like from the store on the way over. So there's not a lot of it, but there's enough.
Weezer's going to very carefully, to the best of his ability, hunt the stray strands of plastic Easter grass, because Weezer thinks it sounds an awful lot like the plastic bags, which still no one has let him have. And this maybe these are small enough that he could get away with it and put it in his little hiding spot.
There are also pastel streamers. They are that like tissue paper, but they do have an interesting sound and texture when you rip them.
Ooh, so good. I was just thinking, who would help me? Milo's sleeping. DeLacy won't. Gumdrop won't help me. I'm gonna go find Juliet.
Yep, Juliet is full force messing with a streamer, or a dangly toy.
Yes, Juliet.
What? Hi. Yeah. Hi.
They have this stuff. It's like a plastic bag, but small and thin, and it looks like green stuff, but it's not the regular green stuff. It's in the bags. Do you want to help me get them?
The crunch?
Yes, crunch, and like.
It tastes weird. Why do you want it?
Well, because I think it tastes good. I want to lick it. It seems like the stuff that no one will let me lick. I'm going to try.
I mean, you're not. I don't think it's that impressive, but sure. What? Where? Huh?
Is there like an abandoned Easter basket or something nearby that we can sort of
Oh, there's multiple. On occasion, you'll spot one and a kid will come by and pick it up, but there's at least one or two unsupervised at any given point. It is the kids are playing with whoever they can get their hands on and not their own toys.
Excellent. I'm going
Watching Gumdrop's sad face over there in the corner.
I'm ignoring Gumdrop. As much as I love Gumdrop, I don't need their disapproval right now. I am on a mission. So yeah,
I'm gonna have to get up.
I'm gonna head bonk Juliet so that she's looking in the direction of the closest abandoned Easter basket. Say, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, and I scramble over.
I am gonna have you make a roll.
Sure.
Really?
The real question is, what is the roll? I think it's probably going to be burglary.
Ooh, okay. So
Excellent.
hit a.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't actually think Juliet fully understands what to do once she gets there, aside from just getting there is the grand adventure.
Yeah.
All right.
You also have to time it because kids are coming by and grabbing the basket whenever they feel like it. So it's trying to get it at the right time and also to where an adult doesn't try and take the grass.
I got a +5.
Ooh. Oh my God. So without trouble, this one, no one is paying attention to this. You managed to grab as much Easter grass as you want.
Excellent. I am diving head first. I am rolling around, taking huge tufts of it, rolling onto my back and doing the bunny kicks against it.
You do know that you only have so much time before you get caught doing this by someone who will probably try and take your crunch away from you.
I'm going to grab a huge mouthful of it and scamper away You know how cats most of the time they have like a spot they like to keep things that's usually like behind a curtain or yep, everyone's not yeah. I go back to my spot wherever that happens to be.
There is someone hiding in your spot already.
Who's hiding in my spot?
I don't have to say it. You don't know who's hiding in your spot. I don't even have to say it. The Schrodinger is just sitting there in your spot as if this is his spot.
Look, it was going to be Whiskers or Schrodinger. One of the two was in there.
Well, Whiskers would understand. I could have presented this to Whiskers as a gift. Kind of look, mouth pops open. This is my spot.
It is bold of you to assume any spot belongs to any of us and not all of us at the same time.
Have you tried telling Delaney that?
I don't try and get into Lacey's special bed.
Lacey.
I've tried that. It didn't work.
Look, could this be my spot then? Like Lacey has her tower?
On any given moment, but at this particular moment, I am here. Would you like to make a trade?
I don't know if I have anything you want.
Oh, there's lots of things I want. What do you have?
Crunch, crunch?
That does not look very crunch.
It's pretty crunchy.
Feels good. It doesn't look like it would taste very good.
It's less about taste and more about texture.
But there are better textures.
If I get you a texture, will you give me my spot?
I want a bow.
We can do that.
One of those very fancy hair bows that the children are wearing.
Yeah, we can do that. And then I have my spot?
For the time being.
Forever like DeLacy? No. Forever like DeLacy.
We will see. I will tire of this spot eventually.
Okay. Can I leave this here? Can I leave my crunch crunch here though?
Sure.
Okay. Sort of bat into the corner, sort of eye him like, don't touch my crunch crunch.
You turn around and look back and you don't see it anymore. But you're sure it's still there, but you don't see it. You're not sure what he did with it.
All right, I'm gonna do the kitten zoomies and I'm gonna run around and get everyone's attention. Like this is a group meeting situation. So yeah, I want to gather everybody.
Kitchen door opens, closes, and Gumdrop's getting just like pieces of what's happening. Oh no, he shouldn't be playing with that stuff. Oh no, is that short? No. Okay, all right, fine. And takes like a full minute. Stretch, the back legs are later. Slowly kind of pours off her like perch. And the next time the door opens, like, all right. And as slow as possible, heads over to Weezer.
Juliet never actually left the basket. Like,
Oh, no.
like got there and noticed like the Weezer grabbed some and then just ran off. And then just ended up like doing
you were
crunchy.
spotted and an adult did come and take throw away the grass, but they left you the basket.
Awesome. So yes, at that point, like Juliet will watch from the edge of the basket, like to see what Weezer's doing, but is otherwise just like, look, it's mine now, and I'm not giving it.
I know the only eyes of a cat far too well. That is terrifying.
It means something's gonna get pounced in a second.
And it's usually the person looking at it.
You have the cover. Okay, we need everybody. We gotta get to Lacey. And Milo. Milo will want to help. He's cute. He's a distraction.
Okay, why don't you get DeLacy and I'll go get Milo, and starts turning around and walking before even hearing a response. It's okay. Sometimes some lessons gotta be learned hard. It'll be good for Weezer. And I do not want to deal with DeLacy. Slowly walking towards, like, I'm gonna say like she would know Milo's little cubby, a little paw sticking out.
I will say it is a badge shaped like a banana that like folds up, and Milo has somehow figured how to close it. Probably not on purpose. Probably just got in and it closed on him.
Oh no!
And he's just dealt with it because he's like sleeping there.
Okay. Hey, little guy. Hey, banana cat. Hey, you want to go on an adventure, buddy? Gonna go help your brother? I don't know what's happening, but I feel like we're all gonna need to help.
You see his back end move, and then like sucks into the banana for his head to pop out the other side, completely facing away from you.
Oh, fair enough.
What?
No, okay.
Adventure?
A little paw just on the top of the head, just a gentle turn towards Gumdrop. Yes.
Yes, help.
And yes, help. We have to help. I mean, I don't know exactly what's going on, but Weezer needs our help, and that's what family does. Even if they don't want to, and they'd rather just, be in the kitchen. But that's what we're doing right now.
Yes, let's go help. And he does try to like jump out of the banana, tumbles out, shakes it off, and like does this prancy little walk.
Gumdrop will pretend not to see it and then go, excellent, and just follow back.
All right, I'm gonna go up to DeLacy's tower, slowly, carefully, jump on some of like the little lower spots and kind of perch up. Hey, DeLacy, you sleeping?
No, can't sleep around all these kids. Then they touch you and ugh.
I know, and I need your help. Schrodinger's in my spot.
Oh my God.
And he said he would leave. Maybe forever. Maybe. But
You
we
want to
gotta-
know how? You want to know how you get him to leave your spot forever? Just quick baps on the head. Then he doesn't bother you anymore. Well, I mean, he bothers me all the time, but he doesn't sit in my spot.
I maybe already promised I'd try. Will you help? For me?
Fine.
Weezer has used puppy dog eyes. It is super effective.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. DeLacy has big ol' eyes as a stunt. What do I need to do? What do we need to do? Is this like, are we getting the B team back together?
We're not. We don't. These are the loud things that sting, right?
Never mind.
Okay. No, I'll explain just with everybody. We have here. Come on. I'm gonna hop down. And wait for.
Oh, I
DeLacy
have to go down.
I know.
All right. DeLacy hops down after Weezer, sticking to the wall, away from the children.
I try and be a little bit of a distraction, sort of try and gather the kids' attention. A diversion.
You managed to get the kids' attention well enough because anything that moves, they're children. So if you stand in front of them, they're gonna pay attention and try and chase you and pet you and play with you.
So everybody, Schrodinger's in my spot, and he won't give it back until we get. He wants a bow.
Those are all over the
Schrodinger.
place.
He said he wanted ones that's in the kid hair, the on the children.
Oh, okay. Oh, I gotta have a
I
talk with
feel
okay,
like
so
this is one of the first things you should have told me.
Mrs. Havisham does not like cat claws and human flesh. It seems like it's kind of a no-no. And I have seen some cats not. I don't know what happened, but they were no longer welcome in the cafe. And I like being welcome in the cafe.
I got put in the back room.
Oh, I don't like that place.
No, what? I don't want to go back there.
It's boring. It's very boring. It's so boring.
So, and this
But
is
there are no children back there.
you're being a bad. I'm gonna say this straight to your face, Lacey. You're being a bad influence right now, and we need to focus. Chill. Wait, one second. Finds Milo and does the ear muffs again. Can't be teaching the kids that going in the back is good. This one has it's like shaking the head, has their entire life ahead of them. They could be a good kitty.
Yes, that's what Milo needs. Their head violently shaken.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, Milo. You're a good boy.
Milo had been playing with something on the floor and just still has like the wrapper in his mouth, just like.
Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. So Lisa, does Schrodinger sound pretty sure that it has to be a bow in a person head?
I mean,
He did say like the ones in the children's hair.
yeah, he. So if I don't think the hair part was important, just that it needed to be like that, like remember at Christmas when we had the stars and you know the
Oh,
bow?
I don't want to remember that. That was a lot. That was a rough Christmas. Santa almost did not come. I know this for a fact in my heart and in my soul, DeLacy. So we have to be careful.
Santa was a jerk, so
No.
It was
I don't
a
live
really
this
good
life
jump.
anymore. I will not attack you.
I missed the tree.
The tree was nice.
I miss the star.
Yeah, the star was great.
The reverse of a happy purr.
Just the noise.
Yeah, it's very disturbing. Cat shouldn't make this noise.
Like a broken vacuum cleaner.
Okay.
Milo does the thing where he
I-
fluffs a bit at the sound and tries to look like a small orange puffball with a wrapper hanging off of his mouth.
Okay.
Juliet finally just like exits the basket, and it's not a leap. Surprise, surprise. And then just kind of like headbutts Weezer aggressively. Which is it's meant to be affectionate, but also it's probably gonna knock them down.
Yeah, I go down after the second one, but then I also do the oh are we playing? And the one paw up over the neck and kind of like try to like get it to like Juliet's ear, like yeah we're completely distracted.
So,
What the mission was.
in the tossing of it's like I can't climb the child like the tree. I will get put in the back.
Okay. I have a feeling. Okay. Focus as much as everyone can, but I understand we're all on different levels. All right. So the group I used to run with, you could call it a crew or a gang. The first thing you do for a heist is we have to find a good target. and we are in a Target-rich area. So I think what what Gumdrop wants to do is legit just kind of like take a second and look through the whole cafe and try to find one or two, like, is that bow coming off? Is that kid a little shorter than the other kids? Is that, just does that one seem so annoyed that they're going to take their bow off at some point anyway?
I will say it is not hard because all of the children's heads turn to Mrs. Haversham, who has come to stand in front of the fancy chair. And she tries to get everyone's attention with everybody, it's time for what you've all been waiting for. Our special guest will be arriving any moment. In fact, I think I hear him coming. And she makes a dramatic gesture of like her putting her hand to her ear towards the upstairs, which is where the living quarters are. You guys have a few seconds if there's anything you'd like to do.
I think Gumdrop has been here before.
Yeah, I was
And
like, I
here's
have
the deal.
questions. Have those of us who are a little older seen this before?
I feel like this isn't Gumdrop. You see a look of fear that
The
you've never
older
seen on her
ones
face
know
before.
the horror that is
Yeah.
about to come down the stairs.
She just passes
Cool.
and she legit backs up a little.
For those whose first time it is in the cafe, you're not sure. But if you've been here more than a year, you know what's coming down those steps.
Not again. It can't be that time again. I can't deal with this. It should not exist. This is an abomination and it should not exist.
DeLacy is kind of pushing Weezer to the front because God forbid they have to see this thing again. Put the other one between it and them.
Oh no.
Juliet is definitely in fight pose. Like, she was very tiny. Like, she's pretty young, so she was very tiny the last time this happened. So now she's very like.
I want the audience to know I didn't tell anyone anything. They just know.
Oh no.
Milo, being young, dumb, is just like creeping forward, like trying to see what it is.
Get back here.
Little butts
No.
moving as he's like crouched, crawling across the floor.
Yeah,
I'll go get
Weezer
him.
is being, gently pushed here by DeLacy and is doing that kind of like, whoa, claws skittering, but like, what? I don't.
Any other older cat is also taking cover. There's one or two that don't care, that know they're not going to be bothered and they're sleeping. And anyone who hasn't been here for over a year is very confused, like the rest of the young kittens here. And from around the corner from the steps, you see large, white, fluffy feet.
No.
Attached to the feet are large, fluffy legs. It's shaped like a person from the waist down, in a pastel blue suit with a pink bow tie. But all the exposed area that would normally be skin is a thick white fur. Instead of
DeLacy's gonna lean over to Gumdrop. We can just go. We can just leave.
No, the children are here.
We
We have to protect them. No.
Who cares? We can just leave.
I can't. I have to stay for the kids.
Instead of a human head, it has large, round, furry, cartoonish face, large white ears that stand straight up, and has cold, unmoving eyes. And for whatever reason, the adults start clapping and the children cheer excitingly. There's one toddler who starts crying, but no one else seems fazed by this strange creature. And it starts to make its way to the special fancy chair. And kids start going up to it to get pictures taken, unfazed, except for that one crying toddler who's ushered out of the room.
He gets it.
Milo, who was crawling towards it, puffs up, makes a loud, scared yowling noise, and takes right back off to his banana.
That baby.
Oh no.
The adults are taking pictures of their kids who are happily standing by this large weird thing. And all the other kids are running around while the parents wait in line as it's their turn. And kids are coming and going and running around. And there's a whole bunch of kids. And there's also that really creepy thing. And it is wearing a bow tie. And so are the kids, many of the kids that are getting pictures taken with it.
I gotta know, what does Weezer do? Gotta know.
Yeah, we watch the kids. Milo is to safety, but I'm concerned if we.
I'm just like, eventually. Okay, go. Sorry.
I think Weezer takes a moment and looks at the big furry feet
Oh no.
and thinks they look really, really soft.
Oh no.
And thinks that maybe this horrific, awful thing that everyone's afraid of, maybe it's fuzzy and warm and is cat.
It looks fuzzy, but you don't know the texture. You just know white and fuzzy. But no one will try and stop you if you get closer because the cats in the background are part of the photo op.
Traitors.
I'm gonna look over. I think I'm gonna look at Gumdrop because I trust Gumdrop.
There are a couple cats who know that if you get in the pictures, you get more treats at the end of the day.
Are they? Weezer, look at
What?
Look at that thing. It's a rabbit that ate a person. Who knows what it's capable of? They're feeding it children right now. That's what it does. It feels each kid and decides which one is the most delicious.
Okay, but if it's evil, we can steal its bow.
I'm not going near that thing. I'm not going near it.
I really appreciate your gumption, Weezer. Like,
It
you're a
hasn't
great kid.
blinked.
It has dead eyes, cold eyes, dead eyes, like a shark's eyes.
They're shiny too.
Oh, it doesn't blink, does it?
No, things from hell don't blink.
Its nose is also very shiny.
I love this game so much. Oh no. Yeah, no blinking. No blinking. No.
He also doesn't have human hands. They're these big weird paws that he's putting on the children's shoulders for the pictures. And the kids are just smiling happily as these big, weird, fuzzy paw things.
Those of you who are near her hear that low humming, irritated sound off of Juliet, and the small grumble of the, I can't climb the child, I can climb that.
Oh, the idea is spreading.
It's like,
I feel like, oh no, I feel like Gumdrop is fairly aware, and she's getting very concerned because Weezer was like, "We'll get the bow," and she felt the shift of Juliet. Like, oh no. Looks over to the Lacey to see, like, are you about to make a mistake too?
No, I'm not going near that thing.
Okay.
No.
Any kid who has gotten near it seemed pretty happy. That you still hear that crying toddler. You haven't seen it. You don't know what happened to it.
Well, the children are insane. So
Okay.
And the flash of the camera and the parents just happily go and sit down and have a snack before they head out.
Okay. Okay. Gumdrop's trying to put herself together. Do you think that bow? Oh God, Juliet's ready to go. I can tell. Okay, so if that bow is what we need to get, if we need to get that bow, maybe this is the last year I let this thing threaten this cafe. Maybe this is the year that we all end this. Maybe we can triumph over that thing. And like it's her paw, just kind of like, it looks like she's just like batting herself, but she's pointing. That thing.
and with that magnificent speech, we're off.
Oh, I'm planning. Oh, no.
On it.
So yes, Juliet's attempt. Take one to get up the pants legs.
Oh no.
Okay, so for the first thing you notice before you even roll, you touch the leg, the fuzzy foot, and it is the most cursed fur texture you've ever felt. I am so sorry, Di, that you took a sip when I said that. I saw that happen. It's like, it looks like it's a nice fuzzy texture, but when you touch it, it's that really clumpy, stiff, terrible fur texture.
Oh no.
Yeah, I feel it too.
Oh my gosh. Nope. I hate it. But onward, upward. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're gonna go for parkour. Yeah, let's do it.
Let me look at the stats. Hold on.
Yeah.
And for anyone wondering, yes, there are tears in my eyes because these idiots.
We do this a lot. Sorry. Not
I
sorry.
choked on my chest mix when Sai said Santa's a jerk.
Well,
This is one of my favorite things. I love. I really look forward to this level of insanity.
We're gonna call it athletics, or no? I think provoke is more accurate. Really, I'll let you choose.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I'll go for athletics every time. I would rather it not respond to me. Oh jeez. Oh heck no.
You know that you don't have much chance before someone is gonna do something.
Correct. This is literally, honestly, she's not even sure this is gonna work, but she's gonna try. All right. So we're gonna do the parkour for the +2 to athletics. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, you're not very helpful. Cool, nice, thanks, dice. All right. So at least I've got the +2 going for me, and that still gives me a 5.
None of y'all ever roll bad ever.
No, I did. I rolled absolutely 0, but I have a +3 in athletics.
Okay. So you somehow managed to get past the cursed fur texture, and you get enough purchase, and you get up the leg. The leg stiffens because it wasn't prepared for claws. But you did get on the lap before anyone can stop you, and a kid does put its hand on you to get a picture with you on the lap of the cursed creature. And so no one has stopped you because they think you're supposed to be there.
It's that thing of like the paws going up the chest trying to get to the bow tie.
There is a large furry paw placed between you and it as it tries and puts you back down because it knows you're trying to climb.
Of course,
Whatever it knows you're trying to climb.
Okay. If possible, Gumdrop would like to maybe use stealth. Her plan is this. This is happening. So she'd like to get in as close as possible, maybe near the base of the chair, and kind of hold position, maybe try to fit behind a basket, or maybe there's other little or big eggs or other fake rabbits, and just kind of paw, kind of try to be part of it.
Okay, go ahead. Just so no one sees you, but you look like you're meant to be there.
Yeah, just in case something happens. She wants to be
go
there.
ahead.
Okay, let's see. Let me get my thingies here. Okay, be cool. This is fine because I do have a +4 on my stealth, so it's 4. Oh my god.
Nice. As a dice
no
rolls
one has
nothing.
stopped you.
Excellent. So it's it's not fast, for she cannot go fast, but it's just and then like this. Hey, I'm a happy creature in the background.
Would anyone else like to do anything? Has Gumdrop stop motions her way into the background.
Milo, seeing that Juliet did not get injured when she climbed up his leg,
Wrong lesson.
is going to do an entire and try to do the same because I saw her do it. I'm gonna do it too.
Roll athletics.
Crumbles.
Best part is I'm just gonna be like, oh, he's gonna be so mad at us. Jeez.
It was a 5.
Hey.
You are up, and now now it is a 2-for-1 cat special with the Easter Bunny, and kids are trying to get them to go as quick as possible so that they can get a picture with the 2 cats and the bunny, and that they think there might be a 3rd cat, but they can't tell if it's a cat or stuffed in the background. They're not sure, but it's there, and this is the best photo opportunity they're gonna get.
A cat? It's absolutely not a cat. Don't worry about it. Its eyes are moving though, very worriedly, like looking up, looking at Milo. It's grumbling, which is weird.
Yeah, I think so. Weezer sees all the people coming, or all of the cats going on from a front attack. Is there like because the Easter Bunny's sitting in a chair, right?
A very fancy chair.
Very fancy chair. Oh, is it like one of those chairs with like upholstery on the back?
It's wicker.
It's wicker?
Ugh.
You think they know better. It's wicker.
Can I climb up the back of the chair and try to get like on the back of the Easter Bunny? So maybe he won't notice me quite as soon?
Roll stealth.
I swear, is there not a single holiday figure we will not assault?
We haven't found it yet.
Oh Lord. So that's a 0 there. And so I get a +1 because I'm average at stealth.
Oh.
So you try to get your way up, and your claws get stuck in the wicker. So you are hanging on the back of the chair.
Time. DeLacy strictly intended on watching this whole thing fall apart. But now that Weezer's stuck, DeLacy has to do something. Because that might be the only cat she likes.
Saying solidarity, man.
So DeLacy's gonna take the gumdrop method and try to sneak over there.
You make go ahead and roll stealth.
I would like to use my King of Pride rock stun.
You knew what I wanted to do to you. Dang it.
Okay, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
I was just thinking, please roll bad. Please do bad. Please do bad.
So that's a 2.
Boo. Not nearly as fun as what I wanted to do. You two manage to make your way back. You almost get your tail stepped on by a kid going up in line, but you avoid it. And no one tries to stop you as you get your way behind the chair to look at a stuck Weezer.
First, DeLacy's just gonna turn to the kid and hiss.
Unaffected. It's about to step up to the Eldritch Word. Use your money. You don't
Okay.
phase it.
Okay, Weezer, if you just, I'll catch you.
But I want my spot. I gotta get the
Okay,
ball.
okay, we'll find a different way. But you're getting nowhere.
I can't let go. How How do I let go?
So, okay, so relax. Just relax. Just relax.
Fuzzy sweaters. Plastic. Fuzzy sweaters. Plastic. And relax, and my claws finally retract.
Give me, both of you, give me athletics. Actually, Weezer, give me drive because you're trying to steer yourself while falling.
Drive?
That's a 1 from
Okay.
me.
Yeah, that's a 1 for me as well. Hold on, I've got a trouble here, my own worst enemy. I've got some fate points that I can spend. Can I?
If you can
I spend it
describe
to
how you
reroll,
use
right?
it. What was that?
I spend it to reroll, or do I just add?
I believe you can either do a +2 or a reroll.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a fate point to do a +2, so it's gonna give me a 3. My own worst enemy. I'm going to use that trouble and use this fate point to say that really this entire situation is all of my fault. I've gotten myself and my family into this terrible mess fighting a terrible horror that should not exist, and I am fighting with myself to be able to unleash my claws, and as I am falling, I am twisting very badly, like to the point where you think that maybe I might not land on my feet. Just gonna throw every possible thing I can that fits that in there.
You land on your feet, but not on the floor. You do land on the lacy.
All right. Good job.
I quickly roll off.
Okay. All right. Good job. At least you're down.
That was bad. I don't like being stuck.
Well, you put a little more thought into the things you climb sometimes.
But-
Milo and Juliet, you are on the lap of the Easter Bunny, being handled by children who come to take pictures. And because you are on the lap of the thing they're getting pictures with, they're picking you up and posing and putting you back until you attempt to stop them. But you do know that certain attempts to stop them will result in you getting put in the back room. So you must choose your actions carefully.
Yeah. She wants to make war with the fluffy hand, but not children. So I feel like it is kind of a wiggle struggle for being picked up.
None of them hold you long enough for you to be really concerned. They put you down rather quickly, but they are still handling you and not playing.
And not what?
Playing with you. They are just picking you up and putting you back.
What is my enemy the hand still doing?
It has been putting itself on the shoulders of children for pictures and letting them go and keeping you from getting too close to it, but not making any adverse attempts. Haven't done anything to anger it yet.
Milo
wishes to be stupid.
If I keep the hand busy.
That was just assumed, Ari, but please elaborate.
So when the children pick him up, he's not struggling. He's being very cute because he's trying to lull them into a sense that, oh, look, this one won't jump. And then he's going to wait until the Easter Bunny's hand is on their shoulder before attempting to launch himself out and up onto the arm.
You're gonna try to like ninja yourself out of the kid's arm onto its shoulder and into the bunny's hand. That feels like it could be a million different roles. That's a fight. You're fighting this hand, let's be honest. You're not doing anything else at this moment.
Okay, let's see. It's a +1. He is small and ridiculously stupid.
But so brave. So brave.
So brave.
Brave little Milo. I'm gonna miss him.
Milo into the back room. New mission, rescue Milo.
Was the +1 the total or your addition?
Was the entire total.
Okay, sorry, I misunderstood that. I thought that was what you added.
No.
That's even better, quite frankly.
Like I said, he's working that one brain cell very hard.
We love him for it so much.
So you do successfully leap out of the child's arms and onto its shoulder, but the hand, you overshot it a little and you didn't time it right, so the hand wasn't there yet. But now it is, as the two fluffy hands pick you up to prevent you from climbing on top of the child. So now you are being held by the two fluffy, cursed textured paws.
Oh, this is fantastic. Well, while Gumdrop has been there, has she noticed? Is this the kind of, I don't know how she would interpret it. Is it an open mouth that perhaps someone can look out of, or is it this where someone is it have an open mouth?
Is it the mouth or the mesh eyes?
It's the mesh mouth. Is that was good. It's not technically open, but you are.
No, that's she doesn't understand that, but I'd like to attempt something. I'm not
it
exactly
does
sure
look
what the role is.
void. It does look void-esque,
Yes.
void-esque, and potentially puncturable.
Well, that's okay, because the whole thing is like Gumdrop's like, I'm taking this thing out, and now that its hands are both busy, Gumdrop would very much like to climb up this suit and head for the mouth. Her plan would be, I'll just crawl in there and end this.
So we're
I'd
gonna
like
do
to point out for everyone in the audience in the game that it's not me this time.
We're
Gumdrop's done. Not another year of this. Never
I
again.
only caused problems once. Leave me alone.
debatable. Anyway,
I know where you live.
I know where you live too. I'm gonna make that a series of rolls. The first being athletics.
Oh, fantastic. Oh boy. Okay. 1.
So, Milo, I want you to roll. Also athletics.
Oh, okay. Pray for me. That's a 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so Milo, you do manage to wiggle out of the hands before you were used as a weapon. Because regardless of what was in them, the hands were stopping Gumdrop. But you are no longer being used as the thing stopping, and you are free. However, now Gumdrop is grappled.
She starts hissing and using all her she's still trying to get up into the mouth.
Roll athletics again as you are gently but not gently thrown. Not like baseball thrown, but like when you have an angry cat and you just sort of chuck it.
2. Lacey's gonna turn to Weezer and be, how bad do you want this spot? How bad?
Yep.
They're gonna steal my crunch.
Okay, I'm not talking about the crunch. I don't know what that is, but how bad do you want this spot?
Really, really bad. Schreiner said maybe if we do this, it could be special, like your tower. And it
Okay.
can always be mine.
Okay. Anything to keep Schrodinger out of places he doesn't belong. DeLacy's
What
gonna.
was your athletics?
It was 2.
Okay, you do land. You almost hit a child, but not quite. And
Child, be free.
so you are just angrily on the floor. DeLacy and Juliet, what were you?
Yeah, Milo may protest to this, but seeing the generalized mayhem of Gumdrop going off, which Juliet has never seen, and the fact that it picked up Milo last time, Juliet is in fact just rescuing the baby and is just literally gonna scruff the hell out of Milo and run.
You can do that because Milo was freed. Juliet or DeLacy, what would you like to do as Milo is being rescued
All
and
right.
Gumdrop is pitching
funny
a fit?
So
Milo's
DeLacy,
about to go for the bow.
It's like
DeLacy is gonna jump up on the opposite arm of the chair, like away from where the kids are sitting, and DeLacy's going to very reluctantly start rubbing up against the head, like they want to be there, like this is great and this perfect and it's wow, so amazing.
Roll me deceive.
Cool, because that's my +4.
Oh, of course it is. But because DeLacy is not an affectionate cat, so this is a highly suspicious action.
It's a 4.
It's not that suspicious. You're getting pet.
Okay, and then I would like to snatch the bow.
That will be burglary.
Okay. Hold on, we'll see what this is first. That's a 2, but I would like to use one of my aspects to maybe get me up to a 5. Or wait, a 4. Clever kitty. Because, DeLacy's already playing the system, pretending like they're having a grand old time. So.
Yeah, I will say that with that, you do manage to grab it unnoticed as you are being pet. It snags a little, but you're able to grab it quick enough that it just comes off.
Mm-hmm.
And you are still being pet and children are still coming in and out. So you do have a window to get away as the children are switching.
Yeah, absolutely. DeLacy's going to take that. Just zoot right out of there.
So DeLacy has retrieved the bow. Gumdrop is still pitching a fit.
You see her, she's like about to try again. She does not care about the bow right now. She finds that he's probably at his most vulnerable right now. I can take him.
He's at the weakest.
Are you going to attempt to take him again?
Yes, she's gonna try to run right up. She's gonna go in the mouth.
Roll me a fight.
But fantastic. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. 4.
God, thrown like a gauntlet.
You know what? Megan, please do me the honor of describing this for yourself.
Oh,
because,
okay.
Because you know who's in the costume. You all figured that one out. That wasn't hard.
Yeah. So she's like she sees like there's kind of a distraction going on. They're switching kids. DeLacy's got the boat. That's great. I kind of don't care anymore because this is larger. This is for all the cats in the cafe. Finally, freedom. So she's kind of like, again, weirdly fast. You've never seen Gumdrop move with this speed. It's from her earlier days when she's had a rumble before. She's ready. Like muscles are under all like the fat, right? And you see them start rippling as she's moving and she goes right up the middle and she like puts her head in, right? And she's trying to her thought is, I'm going to go down the gullet and just mess him up. So she hits like the mesh and she scratches at it. I think at that point she's face to face with Miss Haversham's nephew. And she's like, oh no!
And children
no,
are
the bunny ate-
screaming. Children are screaming in the background as you attempt this.
She just starts like clawing at the big head thing, like trying to get him out now.
There are hands attempting to fight you, but you are too fast and you pierce through the mesh, and you are now in the hollow face with a panicking Anthony, because now he is his head is in an enclosed space with a cat, a angry cat.
I'm stuck a little. She's trying to back out of it.
There are multiple hands attempting to get you. Some
She's
are
in a Winnie the
fluffy
Pooh
and
situation
some are
right
normal.
now.
Yeah, and it is just mayhem. His children are screaming. Has a cat just destroyed the mouth of the Easter bunny?
It looks like the bunny's eating a cat at this point.
Kind of. And before anyone can stop it, the head pops off. And Gumdrop and Kid start screaming as the Easter bunny's just been decapitated, and there is a human inside of it. And he is quickly rushed back, holding his head because he still doesn't know if he's been injured because there was just a cat in his face. Gumdrop is across the room in the hollow head with 2 holes in it now.
I like to think
parents are rushing children out
with her trophy now. I did it!
You are swiftly picked up and brought into the back room by Mrs. Haversham.
Worth it!
With the head. In the head. She doesn't touch you because she doesn't know if you're still mad, so she picks the head up with you in it.
Freedom!
As you are escorted into the back room.
She salutes with her paw. She's taken away.
Oh my god.
Cassidy, you're muted.
Yeah, no, sorry.
My love sees the head comes off and just goes flump on the ground.
Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like Juliet's just for once perfectly still staring in fascination at the day Gumdrop lost it.
Lacey, you do have the bow, as there is mayhem and pandemonium as children are crying and screaming and being rushed out.
We're the worst.
DeLacy is not paying attention to the children. Just crying is just another loud thing they do that is annoying. So she's gonna go up to Weezer and be like, there you go.
Weezer
Anything to get one over on Schrodinger.
Weezer sits and looks at the destruction he has wrought. the chaos and absolute sadness his desire for plastic grass solitude has brought upon the entirety of the Cat Cafe this beautiful morning, and just takes it sadly, nods. Okay. Is Gumdrop okay?
I mean, that's a general question you could probably ask all the time about Gumdrop, but I mean, she seems pretty proud of herself. I'd call that good. I thought you'd be happier about this one, kid. You get your spot, and that's the best thing.
But at what cost?
We took out a monster,
Yeah,
and you get your spot?
The cafe is quickly emptying. There's very few people left in this pandemonium.
People are leaving. I mean, I know nobody else will call that a win, but I call that a win.
I've liked the people. We we should sneak gumdrop treats.
You do know that the back room is through the kitchen. So in your assumption, knowing Gumdrop, who knows where the back room is, you could think Gumdrop's probably okay for a little bit.
Okay. As long as Gumdrop still has access to treats, I don't feel quite so bad.
In the meantime, Gumdrop, you are escorted into the back room in this head through the kitchen. And the back room is storage, and you do see coming from the other door, there is half a Easter bunny with Anthony's head from the top, as he is taking off the gloves and his hands are exposed. So it is bottom Easter bunny, human hands, human head, as he is unzipping it.
I saved
So-
Anthony.
So
I
it
saved
does
Anthony.
partially look like he is murdering it.
Yes, we did this together. Like she's going, "Rah, rah, rah," and she'll like go up and be like, "Rah, rah,
He is
rah."
looking at you like, Gumdrop, why? You've seen me in this before, Gumdrop, why? The children you just scarred. Gumdrop, stop purring.
The proudest look of a cat. Rah.
He is so disappointed, but somehow not surprised.
She goes back and like lays down in the head. It stretches out a bit.
He discards the costume, so there is just the skinned remains of the Easter Bunny with Gumdrop proudly atop of it. Meanwhile, sorry, that is the greatest image I've ever seen. Meanwhile, the others are gathered with the bow.
I feel like Juliet has grasped that no one will play with her if everyone leaves. and we'll try a last ditch attempt to rapport a small person nearby to not cry and feel better.
Any small child is being urgently rushed out, so you don't have much opportunity. There is one who's a little older who probably already knew what was in the costume, who is just petting, like, it's the kid at the party who's in the corner with the animals. So there is this like 12-year-old girl with cats all over her. So you are welcome to join the cat pile before she is whisked away.
Yep, that will be what is occurring.
Milo has found whatever chair is there, wedged himself under and is just sitting under it with like saucer wide eyes and his ears flipped back. Tail slightly like this big as he's fluffed it because he's just like, what happened?
Baby. Yeah. There will be some attempt to, like lick the head. Come on. You were very brave. Come on.
It takes 0.3 seconds before he's back to normal.
Excellent.
Weezer, are you going to
Best boy
reclaim
blessed.
your spot in exchange for the bow?
I am. I'm going to plop sadly back to my spot where I expect Schrodinger to be.
Yes, you don't know if he was there the whole time or not. But he is there currently.
He's there now, and that's what's important. I'm gonna gently sort of place it at his front paws and look at him and say, I don't think I want to do things for you anymore. I think the others were right. I shouldn't listen to you. That was bad down there.
Do not blame me for the actions of your own accord. I simply gave you options. Although I do understand not wanting to go the path that has been chosen for you, but you did choose it for yourself also.
But
Hey, Schrodinger?
No! Schrodinger's gone. He heard the Lacey and is gone. He's tangled with Lacey too many times. Schrodinger's out.
Thank you for my spot.
You don't know where he went. He's gone.
Oh no, I was telling DeLacy. Thank you, DeLacy, for
Your
helping me
spot?
with my spot.
Your spot is very important.
I knew you would understand. And I don't think Schrodinger's very nice.
No, he's not. He's like Santa. He's a jerk.
I'm not going to listen to him anymore.
Good. I mean, I understand why people want to listen to him, but he's a jerk.
He's just so smart and mysterious.
He's not very fun to be around either.
The kids were my friends and now they're gone.
Okay. The kids will probably be back. You know, they're little. They forget things fast.
Okay.
And besides, you're not the one who made them cry, so they'll still want to play with you.
And Gumdrop's okay?
Like I said, Gumdrop looked very happy with herself, so I'm going to count that as okay.
Smash cut to Gumdrop victorious on the corpse of the Easter Bunny.
Kneading.
Smash cut back to the discussion.
But, you're okay after the fall and everything, too. You're fine.
Yeah, you saved me.
I more broke your fall, but, that counts.
Same thing?
If you want to think it's the same thing, yeah.
And Milo's okay? He attacked that monstrosity.
I had to rub its face, okay? I think I had the worst end of that stick.
Oh, and
I had to get right up in its face.
I do a little cat affection headbutt ear lick. Like, oh no.
But Juliet got him out of there. I think they're both okay.
Okay, Juliet understands.
She does. She does. All right. So where's this crunch you were talking about?
Oh, it's right here. It's amazing. And I grab like a full mouthful of Easter grass and put a little bit in front of Lacey. I'm like, just lick it. It tastes so good. Makes good sound.
You know what? You got this. This is yours. I'm going to let you enjoy all of it.
And as DeLacy judgmentally refuses the Easter grass in a semi-polite manner, the cafe empties for the night, and you are all left in the dark cafe that is a partial mess to be cleaned up in the morning, as you are all allowed to return to your beds for the night. We are not done yet, though.
Oh, God.
Cupcake wrappers.
Revenge of the Easter Bunny. Oh, God.
Yeah. Poor Anthony, really.
Bless that man.
You wake up in the morning with the sun coming through the windows. The cafe is empty of people, and the decorations from the day before remain tattered, and the chairs on the floor now. They have not bothered to pick it up yet because they just called in a night after that. But that's not all. You can't help but notice an abundance of small, brightly colored plastic eggs scattered amongst the cafe. Some are easy to spot. There is one on top of the cat tree, another on Gumdrop's special bed that has her name on it that she got for Christmas. Some are harder to find. You notice Callie in her usual spot by the food bowl. scratching away like she found something before angrily tossing a plastic egg that she thought was a tree and continuing to eat. As all the feline residents of the cafe are beginning to wake up and investigate as well, what would you like to do?
I feel like this is immediately going to turn into the hockey puck slap shot across the floor because it's really got a nice spin on it.
Mm-hmm.
Gumdrop, you do wake up in your special bed. There is an egg next to you, but there's also something fluffy behind your head. This is the good fluffy.
Okay. She'll turn around to the fluffy, but still in a bit like it's not done.
It is a bright blue fluffy stuffed bunny. It doesn't look like the Eldritch Horror Easter Bunny. It just looks like a little stuffed bunny.
I think she kind of pops it into her bed and does an entire sniff over it. Is this a gift or a threat? No. And she eventually kind of okay. All right. Okay. This is a reward for my very good job. Yes.
That's the reward.
You wake up to your special spot and there's a lump behind the bed that is your special spot. Do you investigate?
Absolutely, I investigate.
As you paw it out, you hear the sound of your paw hitting something plastic as a little jar of treats comes out with a little orange bow on it.
I do the thing where I start nosing at the treat bottle, trying to get it to spin the right way, and
it is easy enough to open as you get the couple treats out. Lacey, you are surrounded by little hard plastic, brightly colored eggs. There's not one or two. You are covered in them.
That's a threat.
I am uncomfortable.
They smell good.
I'm just gonna press down on one and try to pop it open.
It pops, and this particular one has a little fish-shaped treat.
I'm less uncomfortable if they're all filled with treats.
Someone has left a Lacey tribute.
Juliet, you do notice an egg as well. Although yours isn't brightly colored, yours is white.
Does it still smell like plastic or does it smell like an actual egg?
Yours smells cold.
Cold? Licking. She licks it.
It is cold and hard. It tastes like refrigerator.
Ooh. Yeah. So yeah, that's immediately going to just be the best morning's entertainment of knocking it around, grabbing it, licking it.
Roll me a empathy.
Yep. Haha. For which I have literally no score. Let's do it. Nothing. I have a 0.
You pounce on it and it splats.
No. Okay. So is egg mess now, huh?
Is egg mess, but it is gooey. So when you pick it's sort of like slimy. It tastes bad.
Oh.
But it is fun to play in.
Okay. So yeah, now at this point, whoever finds Juliet next will find that she is probably rolled in the darn stuff.
Milo, you wake up in your banana and it's warm. Your banana is extra warm.
confused.
fluffy.
Half of him is still out of the banana because that's how he sleeps. And you just see like the legs are flipping because he can't figure out what to go. And he like sits up.
From the half of your head that is in the banana, you do see little eyes.
He like backs out of it because he remembers the rabbit from yesterday. And this thing is making noise.
Um,
And then he does the side thing of all kittens where they fluff a little bit on their spine and then do the little hop.
as Milo
To the banana.
comes rolling out of his banana, out pops a little chick who is happily chasing Milo, tweeting the entire way.
Milo is zooming as fast as he can to go try and go find Weezer to hide behind him.
Followed by a very slow bouncing chick. It is not quick, but it is determined.
Yep. That's how it should go. Milo being chased by a chicken. Yep.
I will protect you.
Tails just flopped and he's like, it's come back.
What's coming?
And as the cats of Mrs. Haversham's Cat Cafe are faced with their rewards for defacing the evil eldritch horror of the false Easter Bunny by the
I'm the
true
best.
Easter Bunny, we will leave you for our holiday Easter special. Thank you for joining us for this utter chaos that I don't know what I've done.
Hey, you volunteered.
Stay tuned on Twitter for maybe another one of these terrible, wonderful things.
Oh, you love us.
I do. This was amazing.
Best holiday special series of all time.
Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time on Secret Life of Cats.